Heyo Narathians, this is Vass, and I am in Planet Coaster today to do a special feature. Today's special feature is a creation done by Web Searcher. It is his latest project. I have downloaded all the files. The only thing is it does have a few elements from the Ghostbusters pack, and I do not have that DLC. So for any of the items that were used from that, they will not show up in this build. But hopefully it's not too many. I downloaded the park, and it is set at night. So we've got a beautiful sky. I pretty much came in, saw where everything was, and then turned around to face away so we could get our first view whenever I turn around. Today we are just going to tour it. This will be my first look at it. I have seen a stream that Wix did on his channel, which is also uploaded with Web Searcher's files, so you can watch the video of his stream there, Wix stream on the Steam Workshop. So it's not a giant park because it is simply one theme, but it is totally awesome, and I had to download it myself and feature it on YouTube. And it is an aquarium, something that we don't actually have in Planet Coaster. So this is the aquarium, the outside building. And let's jump in and take a look around. So this is the outside of the aquarium. He's got little fish on the wall, sea turtle, submarine, all kinds of details. Great sign for an aquarium. One thing that they had talked about in Wix's stream was that the sundial is actually set up to really work with the time in the game. As you can see right now, let's see, time. Let me go ahead and do play. It's 2:24, I don't see it. Let's see if I change it to 9 o'clock. I don't see it showing up. Let's see, 9, let's do 6 p.m. We'll go back to 11 a.m. once we get it there. Okay, I think maybe not. Let's try 4. There we go. right there is where it shows it. So if I change it to 2 o'clock, there we are. Now it's got 2 o'clock on there. And I believe he had it set for either, I think it was 11. So let's do that. And we'll set the lighting for 11. And there we go. So depending on how the light is shining through, he's got it set up to where the actual sundial will show the time of day. Very, very cool feature. And he did recommend to Wix to go into TegidCam. If I can remember how to do that, because I'm not the best at it. I forget even how you spell it. Ah, I think I got it now. TegidCam. Will that work? There we go. Okay, so this will put us in a view. If I exit out, it takes me out of TegidCam. Okay. So we've got aquariums out front. And if I do sound a little weird, it's because of the fact that I've had a cold. It's been very weird weather here. He's got a lot of theme maker toolkit items, the fish that move around and so on. Some of the corals and stuff, it did take a while to download. I just want to do a quick view on the outside before I go inside. Very special features on the inside. I know in Wixstream they were having trouble going down the ramps in TegidCam, so I might have to come out of TegidCam for that. But yeah, it's got some signs that were downloaded. Oh yeah, he downloaded they created, there it is. This isn't in Planet Coaster, but it goes with the Planet Coaster theming with the little mascots and so on. This is Bruce, if I remember correctly. Now, some of these aquariums are screens, and some of them are set up as real aquariums. Which I think is so cool. Jellyfish. And the whale. The giant bones, looks like whale bones. And there is a coaster in here. There's actually 2 coasters and a restaurant. So I believe the Rift is one of the coasters. Oh, and I saw this briefly in the stream. The little fountains, they put crabs in there and rays, which I thought was so cool. But it's set up with these screens to make it look like a real aquarium. And I saw this featured on Blueprint Bonanza that Wix and Pretzel do each week. This is some blueprints that he made using different little pieces. It looks like some of these are coaster track pieces. And some of them are special created pieces, like the little rivets and maybe the lights. It's a diving bell, or diver's bell. It looks like that was one that I wasn't able to get. Hopefully there's not like... I just heard the coaster. Hopefully there's not like a whole section that's blank because of the fact that I don't have that particular DLC. Now there's a dark ride here. And this is Sequest. Which I believe is... This is the entrance to the dark ride. Wow, look at this floor. Steampunk metal floor. That is cool. I love that floor. That is such a nice floor. I'm definitely going to use that. I'm really glad. I had to find out who the AA is for. Because I'm guessing it's like me. I put VAS in brackets on mine. So maybe it's like that. They have... There's AA. But this is the exit of the dark ride. So we'll do the dark ride in a minute. I do know that there is another display in here. Oh yeah, some of these plants are Theme Maker Toolkit items, which are very cool. I saw that when I was downloading it. Okay, there's the exit for the coaster. Aha. So I think it's down this way. Yeah. So these are just screens for the aquarium, but it's a very relaxing build. And you can see this is a real aquarium with the roller coaster going through it. Which, there's a parrot. which after I jump out of Tejikam, I might go inside there just to peek around. Maybe after we ride it. It looks so good. Okay, and these scenes back here, at first when I downloaded these, I was like, what are those? This is an aquarium. Why are the mountains images? And then it dawned on me that I had forgotten about the penguins. He's got penguins in here as well. Oops, don't fall in the water. So we've got the mountain scenes behind it and the penguins on the rocks. And an attraction point to bring people over and have them take pictures and so on. And this is the first aid shop that he did, which is basically set up to be a submarine. Welcome to the aquarium as we get eaten by a shark. It's got a little moon. And that is the Jaws ship from the movie with an entertainment point or attraction point at the front of it. And this was crafted using components that we can already do. I don't see anything custom. I don't think there's anything custom, so this is, I think this is doable with base game. And I believe these tables came with the adventure pack, which I think those are really cute. He's got vending machines in here, but nobody's using them even though they're hungry. Keep getting the message that they're hungry. And Wix and Pretzel showed off these, and I thought that they were awesome. They look like they are painted canvases. That is so cool. And it's got the Gulpy and King Coaster and Captain Lockjaw, all the characters from the game. We've got the restaurant and the restrooms, ATM. Oops, fell in there. Okay, so before I go down to that dark ride, or actually I think there's a restaurant down there. Here's the dark ride. And this is the queue for it. I'm just going to jump the queue real quick. A little submarine that he made. Oops. Let me go back in here real quick. And went ahead and jumped out of Tejikam. Okay, so this submarine is pretty cool. And then the queue line goes in for the dark ride. Let's go ahead and jump on in. And try to get to the beginning. Come on. There we are. And let's see, I don't want cinematic. I want seat view. So I can look around a bit. There's the diving bell. There's a shark swimming in there. Mermaid. Lots and lots of coral. He's got it set up to where it actually turns so you can look out the windows. That's nice. I actually haven't even built one of these yet, but I'm going to, so this is research for me. He's spinning us back around. And a diver. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump out of here. Let's take a sneak peek on the inside. So he's got glass over the ceiling, so you can actually see through the ceiling and see the fish and the manta rays and so on. Really? He used iced biscuits to create that. That is so cool. He just recolored them. I think this is probably Giga Coral Shelf. Yeah, this is a theme maker item. Lanterns. Yep, paper lanterns. That's a neat idea. So a lot of this is stuff that we already have in game. The fish. Okay, the fish are a theme maker toolkit item, and they are recolorable. So that's cool. I have those now, so I can use those in some parks if I need them. Have a shark swimming through there. Now there's several different versions of the sharks, and they have certain pathing, so getting it to go through here, he probably had the shark lined up, followed the pattern, and built around it. That would be my guess, because trying to put the shark in after would be really tough. Colorable coin pile. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember if that is in the regular game. I'm guessing it is. And this is a theme maker item, I believe. There's the shark. Okay, don't want the shark. I want to get closer to this. Okay, make selection. I got 10 items in that. Okay, 9 items in that. I'm guessing it's a theme maker's toolkit item. At first I was thinking it was some ivy with lights inside. Are you a recolorable fish? Oh, let me get rid of that. Wow, the hitbox on that shark is huge. I'm getting it no matter where I click. Okay, these are custom from icing pieces and so on. I recognize those. Those are cool. There's the statue that they were showing in Wix's stream. This is an awesome creation. Something that we couldn't normally do in Planet Coaster, and he did it. Oops. Oh, I came out of the building. Might as well just go back. Oh yeah. Here's some... I get that. Some backstage stuff, some scenery that was built. Sunk some signs in there. That is a lot of pieces. Even the lights will make great headlights. And the ornamentation, that's cool. And the tires as separate pieces. The stand, all of this is pretty cool. And very detailed too. Very detailed. Not sure if this was something that he downloaded or if a web searcher created himself, but they are awesome. Very cool. Oh, let's see. Since we're right here, let's jump through the wall. Okay. So now I know where I am. We'll go back to the beginning. I am not very good at going down these things. Oops, as you can see. So I'm gonna cheat my way down. Whoa, I went too far. I really need to learn how to drive this thing. Let's get down closer to the ground. And that's the dark ride. Actually, because it goes down and then comes back up, I could just come over to the exit. Now here's the entrance queue. Custom submarine. Lots of little submarines, explorer subs and so on. So it goes way down and then it comes back up to come over to this side. Little eatery, so you can watch the aquarium from here. Oh, those are cool fans. I forgot about that. I saw that when it downloaded, but I didn't recognize what it was. Okay, so we will wait here at the queue for the next coaster to come through, and then we will jump on and ride the coaster. Which, if I remember from Wix's stream, it's a pretty short coaster, but there's lots and lots of details, and it goes kind of fast, so and the exit goes straight out back to the front entrance. see if I click the coaster. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Lots of loops and so on. And the coaster is there. And here we go. A little loud. Let me jump into my options and turn that down some. There we go. No kidding, this is very fast. But it makes several loops through there, so you get to see it all. And it comes up to the station. And I got myself stuck in the wall. Let's see, where is a good place to go in and go down? Ah, here we go. This is the bridge, the covered bridge that actually goes through the aquarium, and the coaster passes right by you. And over you. And it goes to the restaurant, I believe. Yep. Restrooms and lots of restaurant, eatery type thing. And you can look out into the aquarium. There's a little diver right there. Okay, let's go in there and peek around. I see a starfish. I see a shark. And these tubes, he had to do the glass, the rounded glass for these tubes all the way through this coaster. Follow it along. And I saw the sea serpent made with like temple pieces, which is very cool. Oh, I saw seahorses. And a diving bell and another sea monster. And the lighting is great because you get to see all the purple hues, the pinkish purple, but it's still dark like you would be at the bottom of the ocean. Some mermaids, octopus. One of the subs. Okay, this light in my face is not cool. And some crabs. Manta rays. And these are made from regular shapes. These aren't the theme maker toolkit. How did he do the tail? Which I just stabbed myself with. Oh, electrical cable. And some studio lighting. Sci-fi pieces. there's that shark again. Okay. And we're back up. Dark ride's above it. That's cool. So this is really great work. Lots of detail put into this. Lots of love. I bet you it was really fun to create. And even though it's something that we can't really do in Planet Coaster, he managed to do it. Because of the Theme Maker Toolkit items, the animated fish and so on, and which we wouldn't have been able to do other than using the screens for images. But this way he can have the fish swimming beside the ride and around the ride and so on. And a lot of detail into the submarines and so on. And I understand that why he put the aqua blue water in here is because it's a staging area. It's not really a pond. To be able to do this, you would have to actually fill in the ground to be able to put water in here. But by doing it this way, he doesn't have to have extra ground that would be eating into the other parts of the build. It's a very cool creation. I have the information in the bottom left of the screen. I also downloaded it from the Steam Workshop. The creator is Web Searcher. The game is Planet Coaster. Lots of Theme Maker Toolkit items, so just be aware of that. It will take a while to download. It did take a while to download for me, and I didn't have one of the DLCs, so I didn't get everything in there. Oh, it looks like no jellyfish was there last time. That's the one screen that I didn't get, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Nothing was like broken off or anything. So that I'm going to call the end of the special feature video. I will be doing another stream of Kinos, the park that I'm working on shortly. Take a little break in between, so hopefully I will see you guys in that stream. Thanks everyone.